How we find out? Pops last night. Wait, there's more. Like it's some kind of an infomercial. Was that guy Fred or Frank or Fritz or something from you? Wait, there's more. John Solomon's excellent website, him and Nick Givas. Ex-top spy now admits that Hunter Biden laptop letter was designed to influence the 2020 election. Tony Blinken's involved. Folks, let me tell you something right now, and you know this as well as I do. If you guys disagree, tell me this right now. Tony Blinken right now would have a SWAT team, i.e. Roger Stone style FBI at his house if Tony Blinken was a Republican. You're telling me, just so I'm reading this correctly, keep that up there for a second if you would, that the current Secretary of State was behind a massive disinformation campaign to interfere in an election, to cause a geopolitical incident by blaming the Russians for a laptop unquestionably owned by one Hunter Biden? And he's the Secretary of State right now? Read this. A former CIA acting director has admitted to Congress that he organized the letter that falsely portrayed Hunter Biden's laptop as Russian disinformation in an effort to influence the 2020 election in favor of Joe Biden. And he did so at the direction of current Secretary of State, one Anthony Blinken, according to a letter released by Jim Jordan. Folks, this is a just monstrous scoop. Again, imagine Tony Blinken for a second was a Republican. There would be an FBI team at his door right now for treason or something like that. This guy is, you know it, is the Secretary of State. It is no longer a question that they interfered in the 2020 election. And for everybody out there on the swampy Republican side, I'm interested in winning elections too. But believe me when I tell you, there's a group of people out there. We need to stop talking about 2020. We'll stop talking about 2020 when we get the answers about what happened in 2020. You understand? Or else they're going to pull the exact same crap in 2024. Believe me, I'm ready to move on and win an election too. But not at the expense of letting the bad guys get away with bad guy stuff. Sorry. Or else they're just going to keep doing bad guy stuff again. That's how bad guy stuff works. Now, in case you think this is a small thing, this current Secretary of State orchestrated a major disinformation campaign, causing an international incident with the Russians, blaming them for Hunter Biden's laptop, knowing it was real. Remember, the FBI had the laptop. And they did this the whole time, and nobody in the media called them out. Not only did they not call them out, folks, they played along. Remember when Biden actually cited this BS information in the debate? Here's a little reminder for you. By the way, hat tip Greg Price for a couple of these clips. They're fantastic. Here, check this out.
There are 50 former national intelligence folks who said that what he's accusing me of is a Russian plan. They have said that this has all the five former heads of the CIA, both parties say what he's saying is a bunch of garbage.
Well, what he was saying wasn't a bunch of garbage. What he was saying was absolutely 100% accurate. What you're saying was garbage. Now, there was an opportunity for the media to do the right thing and do a little bit of an investigation here, and a very simple one. You would have found out that Hunter Biden dropped off the laptop, signed for the laptop, and had Hunter Biden's emails, Hunter Biden's text messages, pictures of Hunter Biden, and Hunter Biden's business partners said the emails were real. You would have found all that out. And they could have done that. How? Because the FBI had the damn laptop. Now, again, hat tip Greg Price. Here's the Pravda media. This is how pathetic and disgusting and grotesque our media is. Just an embarrassment to humankind. People you can always count on to do one thing, lie to you. They have a 100% success rate of failing at the truth. They succeed at failing at the truth every single time. Trust nothing these idiots tell you ever. I had to correct a reporter this morning at the Washington Post reporting on me leaving Fox yesterday. She could have done 2 seconds of research. You know what she reported, Guy? That Dan Bongino threatened to leave his podcast last year and didn't follow through. I did? Joe, do you remember that?
I was going to say, I don't remember you saying that.
Yeah, I don't either because I didn't. Oh, you mean radio show and the one we already discussed at length. You just could have done an internet search. They had to correct it embarrassingly this morning. It's how stupid these people are. Here's the Pravda media with the big assist, causing an international incident. And now we know, according to Mike Morrell and others, that obviously they knew this thing was BS, and Anthony Blinken was behind the entire scheme to get this portrayed as some kind of Russian plot that could have caused World War III if someone would have ran with this thing. Check this out.
Secret emails.
A really fishy story.
The Post claimed that the emails were found on a laptop computer that was brought to a repair shop in Delaware in the spring of 2019.
The FBI is now investigating whether those alleged Hunter Biden emails are actually connected to a larger foreign intelligence operation.
They may be related to a foreign intelligence operation.
Foreign intelligence operation.
Foreign intelligence.
Foreign intelligence.
Foreign intelligence operation.
For all we know, these emails are made up.
The information found on the laptop may be part of a Russian disinformation campaign.
Part of a Russian disinformation effort.
Described by many intelligence experts as having hallmarks.
All the hallmarks
of a Russian
disinformation.
Russian disinformation
campaign.
You know, do you guys get there's an angle here I think some people have missed. And it should really dispositively put a exclamation point in the end of the sentence here with the media, who you already know are just malicious clowns. If you were a real journalist, right? A real journalist, you were a nonpartisan, objective observer of what's going on and reporting facts. Am I crazy, guys? Wouldn't you be furious that you put on the air a false premise that this was a Russian disinformation plot, the laptop, and that you got played by Tony Blinken? Would you not be like lighting up your computer right now to emails to the press office at the Secretary of State's office?
Your credibility is shot in the ass.
Thank you.
Come on, dude.
Verdict is in. Armacost is correct. Yes. You'd be like, you guys serious? You swore to us up and down this thing was Russian disinformation despite it obviously being Hunter's laptop, and we trusted you? And you left this out there to dry? This video's out there forever of me claiming false, outright lies on my own show? Why aren't they lighting up his office? Because they knew it was BS.